Good morning, my awesome friends and followers, subscribers, and the unbelievable talented members of this channel. Thank you very much for continuing to support me. And as I always say, if you're watching this video right now and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free. And it's Tuesday the 10th of September. And this is the second time. I made this video earlier. And I deleted it. I started again, I deleted it. I've had calls from Sue Smith this morning. It's 1 o'clock where she is in the morning. She can't sleep. I find it shameful. I'm going to be honest, I find it shameful how people behave on YouTube. I really do. I get dragged into everything. I really do. And I think it's just jealousy. Yes, I've got 100,000 subscribers. Yes, I've got 150,000 subscribers. And there's a lot of hatred and jealousy on the YouTube platform. There's a lot of love. But there's hate. Now, I am going to bring this up because I'm sick to death of people's behaviours. Yes, I have seen the fallout of subscribers. I've seen the fallout of other YouTubers. And I want to point this out. People are saying, oh, but everyone piled on her. For 2 years, I was demonetized on this platform. For 2 years, certain YouTubers tried to destroy me. They slandered me. They had a go at me. They put out false information about me. Yes, and one of those individuals was the lady that you say are being piled on. Oh, no one gave a shit about Trevor. Oh, look at his mental health. Oh, it's all about look at their mental health. Yeah? It's now what, September the 10th? September is a month where if I go back and go through my time in working away, I think I was around about, I don't know, maybe 17 casualties, maybe 5 dead. Yep, I've got my own trauma to deal with, but no, there's none of that, is there? It's not. Oh, let's just attack Trevor. Let's just attack Trevor. Oh yeah, he's been made homeless. He's working his way back up. He's been accused. He's been arrested. Oh no, let's attack Trevor. Yep. You're hypocrites. Many of those YouTubers are hypocrites. Complete hypocrites. What's been happening? Yep. Oh, I don't think you realise this, but over on Twitter, I think it's stopped now. Because of Andy Signor. Big shout out to Andy Signor. Thank you for holding people accountable last night on your live on Popcorn Palace. I was watching. Shameful how people use crocodile tears to put things forward. Yep. So because we don't cry and we deal with the trauma, then it makes us tougher. No, we're all still human. We all still get the same shit. It's just nasty. And I want to point this out to a lot of you. The way you've been treating Sue Smith has been disgusting. She has lost thousands and thousands of subscribers because of hateful comments from individuals who actually, behind the scenes, were talking badly about that YouTuber. So the YouTuber that lost a mother, do you know what? And my heart goes out to her for losing. I mean, it's shocking. I dread the day I lose a parent. I do. I dread it. I really do dread it. I do. But the person now that's supporting Paula M and crying online has said a lot of nasty things about her behind the scenes, and I find it shameful. Oh, sheep in wolves clothing, I'll say. Yes, Trevor, and this thing that they brought up constantly about Trevor's fake letter to the Queen. Let me point this out to you, people. Let me just point this out to you. Over a year ago, I think you're all fully aware, I was being hounded daily by the Sugars, the Sussex Squad. They were Christopher Boozy. They were trying to remove me off the platform. They did a hit piece on me in the Rolling Stones, if you didn't know. Trevor saying this about Harry, saying this about this, and they went after me en masse. I don't remember any of these YouTubers standing in my corner. Oh no. Let me tell you something. If you want loyalty, you've got to prove loyalty. It's not just give, or take. It's give and take. That's how you bond with people. One of the people that has stood in my corner, and I'm not going to mention Avid and Graham, because they are probably the most loyal people I've ever come across. The most loyal, dedicated, and honest people. So put them aside. But one of the people that has stood in my corner non-stop, who I speak to, is Sue Smith. Whenever Sue Smith's on the phone to me and she's crying because she's being attacked, listen to this here, she's being attacked. They're making fun of her dog. They're saying she only took the dog because she wanted clicks. They're attacking her son. They're attacking her. They're attacking her looks. She's being destroyed online by these arseholes that are subscribers of these other 2 YouTube channels. You can't go around behaving like that online. It's disgusting. Yes, you all need to be held accountable. It's shocking and it's not nice. It's not nice. Sue Smith has done, over the last 4 years, been nothing but straight down the line and loyal on YouTube. A great YouTuber. Yes, I've had an incident with Steph, but I can tell you now, this is how I work. Yes, I had a fallout with Steph maybe a year ago or so, but I'll tell you now, if Steph needed my help, I would fucking drive to her and I would help her out. Same as Sue Smith. And I'll point this out to you as well. If Megan's mole was having an issue and she lived near me and she needed help, I would drive to help her because I don't hold grudges. I don't. I would help them out. I'll probably get shit on by different people, but at least I'll go out of my way to help these people. If she reached out to me and said, Trevor, I'm sorry that I used you as clickbait, I would be, okay, I get it, but she won't. It's not nice being brought in. Oh, Trevor, the fake letter. I'll point that out. Yes, I'm not too sure if I've mentioned this already. I did do the fake letter. I was being attacked daily by the Sugars and the Sausage Squad. They hated me. So I made up a little letter with a little pretend seal on it. And I wrote it from Her Majesty the Queen to me. Trevor, it's wonderful that you are a loyal subject and a wonderful YouTuber, and you've always been my favourite ginger. I mean, anyone with a brain could work that out, that was fake. Anyone with a brain. And I did it and I put it out there, and the Sussex Squad went mental. They went mental. Job done, Trevor. You've now poked the hornet's nest again. Because I used to, when they were attacking me daily, I was hitting it back constantly. In fact, whenever I was being accused of something by the Sugars, I was going on GB News and I was poking them harder on there, and they were getting really annoyed because they didn't have the platform I had. So all I'm saying is this. As far as I'm concerned, it's over. If Megan's mole ever wanted to reach out to me and shake my hand, the offer's there. With Paula M, I'm going to be honest, she broke my confidence by releasing information, but I'm willing to bear the hatchet, okay? Sue Smith, leave her alone. Leave her alone. It's not nice what you're doing to her. It's disgusting, okay? Anyway, let's get back into it about the news. That's a lot. That's the pre-daily rant, okay? Yesterday, many of you sent me pictures and links. I didn't open them. I don't open links. But if the link comes with a photograph and showing the video, then I open it because I can see it's safe. And I opened one or two, and it was the Princess of Wales, Princess Catherine. And you know what? I was taken back a bit. It was one. That's the best video I have seen any member of the royal family release in years. It was perfect. To see them happy, to see the way they were getting on, and the way they sat on that log. I mean, it was really warm. You know, you get that warm feeling about it. You get that warm feeling. It was lovely. And the video was to announce that she has finished her chemotherapy and she so far is cancer free. I think that's amazing, isn't it? But I want you to comment and let me know what you think here. I've never ever, I don't know what type of chemotherapy she had, but I have never ever associated chemotherapy with long flowing locks. I just haven't. It's a one-off for me. And it was her real hair. You could tell it was her real hair. But then I start to question myself, because I've seen everything to do with chemotherapy in the past where they have to shave their hair so the radiation and the chemo can take place. So now that I'm doing this with you, I'm thinking, was the video pre-recorded? Was it not? I don't know. At the end of the day, she looks wonderful. It's great to see. So yeah, it's wonderful. It is wonderful, isn't it? What else have I got here? Right. Now, I always thought that Labour Party in the UK, the Labour Party, the government, I always thought that the Labour Party and the unions worked unison. They work together. And I think they do to a certain degree. I've probably got people in the comments that are really educated and can answer this. So, a lot of people in unions usually are donors to the Labour Parties. To the Labour Party, let's just say. Nearly uncovered something there. So, and in doing that, they donate millions to Labour. All parties have this, by the way, not just Labour. And they get things put through in the manifestos. But the unions are working together now, and they're fuming at the Prime Minister. The unions are applying pressure on the government now to scrap their idea to cancel winter fuel allowances, winter fuel allowances on pensioners. Yep. The unions believe that it's a cruel tactic carried out by the Labour Party when they're giving away more money than what they are taking. They're giving away more money to things outside of UK interest in order to take money away from the pensioners who built the country. Now, I have a lot of pensioners that watch me, and I'm grateful to them. But you know what? If pensioners are going to go out of their way to subscribe to my channel and support me, then I'm bloody well going to go out of my way to support pensioners and speak out for them. It's disgusting how they're being treated by politicians. It's disgusting. And I'll happily go to London and lobby my own MP. I've got a Labour MP now. For many years, I had Dr. Theresa Coffey was my MP, but she was replaced in the last election by a Labour lady. And I hate to say it, the Labour MP who now is my MP, I won't mention her name, but I don't want to highlight MPs, but she's actually doing a decent job. She's actually doing a decent job, and I take my hat off to her. That doesn't mean to say I support Labour. It just means that this one is doing well, and well done to her. Yeah. Right. I've got here a story about Prince Andrew. Right. Now, I want to point this out because there's a lot of nonsense in the papers today about Prince Andrew and the King and he wants him out, blah, blah, blah. Here's the fact. Prince Andrew has signed a 75-year lease of the lodge that he's in. By law, he cannot be removed from that property. Now, I have dug a little deep into possibilities of him being, let's say, ejected from that property. And that would be if his failure to maintain the property and it fell into disrepair, then the King would be allowed legally to eject him from the property. So, Prince Andrew needs to pay for the upkeep of the property. Now, the King has already stated, right, I can't remove you, 75-year lease, but I can take away your funding, that I'm funding you. So Prince Andrew needs to find a way for the upkeep of the house and the security. Now, I am of this mindset. Why doesn't Prince Andrew do what Henry Wales is doing? Why doesn't he monetize his own position? If he's not getting funding and he's out of the royal family, I think he should monetize his position, where he calls in a roofer and goes, if you fix the roof, I will promote your company on my multi-million-pound website or my this, and I'll get you business. He gets his roof fixed. If you fix my kitchen, I will promote. And he can get things done for free now. In fact, there's nothing to stop Andrew from writing a tell-all book. There's nothing to stop Andrew from a Netflix documentary. Andrew's my side of the story. Now, wouldn't that be amazing? He could have hundreds of millions of pounds in the bank if he monetized his position. I'm just saying, I don't know if he would. Talk about the Falklands War and what he did with the downdraft of the blades on the chopper. I mean, the guy could really have it all. It's not half in and half out. He's being put out to roost, whatever you call that thing, but he's still there. So there's a possibility, yes. We'll see what happens anyway. Yeah. Well, listen, people, I think that's enough. That's enough for this morning little rant. I hope you all understand. I am going to remain in the middle. I am not putting myself in anyone's camp. But what I am going to say is this, and I have to say this. Stop treating Sue Smith like shit. Give the woman a break. She snapped. We all snap. We all snap. If you can't be honest and show your emotions on a YouTube video, then you're fake anyway. Did you see the state of that woman last night in Popcorn Palace? Sitting in the corner, I'm watching her, crying her eyes out because of the way she's been treated. Okay, she had a rant about something. She mentioned it. Yeah, Steph had a rant as well. I don't hold grudges against any of them. And I think it's about time that people just, grew up and treated people with respect. Yes, it looked like a pylon on Paula. It did. It wasn't necessarily, it shouldn't have been. Paula's made mistakes. I've made mistakes. We've all made mistakes. Give people a chance. Anyway, listen, have a wonderful day, people. And remember, stay safe.